Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and ice this main part of the face here with the white buttercream, and then I'm going to pop this in the freezer so we can get a nice smooth finish on this one. And then we'll go on and ice the hat that we're going to be covering with the black fondant. So you just want to make sure that you get plenty of icing on here so that you don't get crumbs in it. I usually start at the top and then work my way down the sides. And that's why one of the biggest mistakes people make is not putting enough icing on it first, because you do end up taking some of it off when you smooth it. So I've also cut the cake board underneath at the same size as the cake, except for that little piece where the hat's going to go in the back. I kind of left that piece there. Okay, so once you get the base coat on, I'm going to just take a smoother like this. Okay, and we want to go the bottom. Okay, and this part right here is going to be a little flatter. That's where the hat's going to go. And then come in from the sides. A few cake crumbs there, get those out. And I thought I saw one on the side there. Okay, so I'll just leave it just about like this and pop it in the freezer, and then we can get it really smooth once it's just frozen a bit. You want to just freeze it for about maybe 10 to 15 minutes, not too long. If you leave it in there too long, you have a chance of it actually cracking on you a little bit. I got a little thin over on this side, so I'm just going to add a tiny bit more. It's always better, like I said, to have more on there because I can still take some off when I pull it out. Okay, I wanted this to pop a little bit, so I'm going to put it on a red background. So I have red Florist Foil. I like to get the Florist Foil that has the plastic backing. I think they call it poly foil because it's stronger. When it doesn't have that, this paper tears very, very easily. So I'm going to have to cover the 18-inch in two pieces. Whoops. So I'm going to just take the first piece, and it's always easier if you just cut off the edges there. Okay, and I'll flip this over, pop it close, not really in the middle, offset a bit. One piece of tape there, and then we'll flip it back on over. One thing on this Florist Foil, sometimes that color does come off if you wipe it a lot. Say you're doing, you know, that's why I don't ice the cake on it usually, because if you do, then you usually mess up the foil. So you just want to continue to tape this, pulling it in like so, all the way around. So the second piece, I want it to have a nice seam. So what I do is I fold this edge over, and then I place it right about in the middle. That's where the cake's going to be, so I don't have to worry about the tape showing. And then I'll just flip it over, cut this off, and then continue to tape it like I did the first piece.